Assalamu, I should never give up, thank you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh. MashaAllah, thank you very much for that response. For those who can hear me very clearly even from the doorway, if your intention, your niyyah, is to attend this session titled From Niyyah to Istikhlaf, a faith-aligned governance framework, we're about to begin. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I will introduce the facilitators for this session. First, Dr. Saeed Misbahuddin. He is a leader in education, research, and digital transformation. His work includes curriculum development, collaborative leadership framework, and EdTech solutions. The second facilitator is Sister Sabahat Fatima. She's an education consultant and program leader with more than 8 years' experience in curriculum development, school transformation, and teacher training. She is the COO of Mimbar Academy, where she has led the research and development wing. If you want to know more about them, please look up their bios in the Hoover app. Without further ado, I will hand over to them straight away. Just so you know, in this particular session, they have chosen not to separate the Q&A session. The design of the workshop that they will be doing, this will be a workshop, will give the participants the chance to think through and present their thoughts. So if you have questions, then I would say try to connect with them outside of the session. They will be using the full 1 hour, but they will be doing it in a way that allows participants to be fully engaged, inshallah. The foundation has been set with the earlier sessions in the morning, where we listened and we thought. It's now time to take thinking and try to apply it to practice. Sister Sabahat, Bismillah. Assalamu alaikum.
Jazakallah khair, everyone, for joining us over here. There's so much to say, but there's so much more to do. We have been learning things, appreciating them, but when is it that we're going to implement it? So this particular session, we have designed it in such a way that we get into action right now, right here, inshallah, so that we go home with all the plans that we're going to be implementing, inshallah. So before I start, I would like to know if all of you have signed on the Niyyah board outside. Anyone who has not yet signed, please don't mind. Because if we don't make an active, conscious Niyyah, then I don't have to say. Yeah. So it starts with Niyyah. Innamal a'malu bin Niyyah. So please, I request anybody who has not made their Niyyah yet, please go to the door, and there are so many boards over there. Write down. You can draw a symbol. You can write anything. The next thing is that there are tables with numbers marked. I would like to request you to join those tables where you have those numbers. The table numbers are there. So table numbers 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 6. So these tables have got some activity materials. It's okay, it's not mandatory, but then if you can join these tables, that would be very helpful. If you can join the tables with the numbers marked on them. So there's a table 9 over there, there's nobody over there, the table 9. And there's table 5. If you could join the tables with the numbers. And throughout this program, inshallah, we will be applying the Amir, Shura, and Ansar model. Over here on the tables, inshallah, the moment you sit together, we request you to choose an Amir among yourself. Somebody can volunteer, or you can choose by collective wisdom who should be the right Amir for your table. And everybody along with the Amir on the table are going to be Shura. And all of us over here, my team, inshallah, will be the Ansar for you. I request all the team members of Mimbar Academy to please come here on the stage. Sister Sabahat, Sister Sakina, Sister Aisha, Brother Usama, Brother Abid, could you please come here on the stage? So, Alhamdulillah, I'm thankful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for giving me this privilege of introducing my team. I have Sister Sabahat Fatima over here. She is the Chief Operating Officer of Mimbar Academy. Along with Sakina, I have got Brother Usama. Can you please Usama is a nuclear scientist and mashallah is also revivalist in Tarbiyah based education. You've got Sister Sakina over there, she's a researcher as well. Sister Aisha, she is the head of our training. Brother Abed, he's the director of business development, and I've got Brother Sabir and Brother Mateen, they are deputy directors of Hukumba Academy. And all of us will be over here at your service. This was the only thing that I was supposed to do. Rest will be all handled by my team, inshallah. I'll be there as an Ansar, walking around and helping you complete the activities. Over to you, Sawadhan. Yes.
So, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Let us start with the activity. The first activity is called the activity of the missing piece. You will find a puzzle on your table. Okay? Each puzzle has 5 missing pieces. Each puzzle has 5 missing pieces and 5 pieces from another group. Okay? Each puzzle has 5 missing pieces and 5 pieces from another group. You have to complete the puzzle by swapping and finding your pieces and complete the puzzle in 5 minutes. The easy part of this activity is that all the puzzle pieces that are missing are of the same color and same shape. Any doubts? Each puzzle has 5 missing pieces and 5 pieces from another group. Okay? Identify the missing pieces and swap with the group. Viewers.
I think before we begin, I hope all of you have chosen your Amir. So together you have to make a strategy. Are you going to go together? Are you going to swap? Are you going to send one envoy to the other field? It's all up to you. How are you going to strategize this? You have to solve the puzzle. People have to move around. So are you deploying someone from your team to go? A whole team going around? Who's going to be the first one?
There are only 9
Yeah.
teams.
You won?
Others who are outside, they are supposed to be coming and joining.
So there are only 9 tables, 9 puzzles.
Who won?
Okay.
Two young men are sitting together.
Yeah, you have 5 minutes time. Identify the pieces that are missing. Okay? And identify the pieces that don't belong to you. You will have 5 extra pieces of the same color.
A lot of people जिनकी टेबल में puzzles नहीं है.
Mashallah.
Join the other teams.
Okay. Yes.
How
You
much
have to
time
solve
does-
the puzzle. You have to understand and solve the puzzle.
Solve
You have got
the
only 5
puzzle.
minutes. One color. Solve the puzzle. Who's going to be the first one to solve?
Sister Sakina, how much time do we have left? We have 3 minutes more.
Only 3 minutes left.
Sisters, please get moving. You have to negotiate to get back your pieces. I'll ask my.
क्लैरिटी नहीं मेरी बोल। एक मिनट बोलिए। नहीं, एक ही कलर का लगाना है। एक कलर का लगाना है।
किसी के पास missing
बोलिए बोलिए।
We all have played these games.
वो लोग पूछ रहे थे।
You
Time
need
to
to
go
go
back.
to another table to find the puzzle.
सबाद मैम थोड़ा सा बोल दीजिएगा लोग कंफ्यूज हो रहे हैं
हाँ, जाने। You have to move to the other group to swap your pieces. Please move around to check if who has your missing pieces.
आसिफ भाई।
Looks like table 2 is ready already. Is table 2 ready?
Pieces with the same shape cannot complete puzzle. Brothers.
Look.
Multicolored.
Everybody is doing the color based. Booklets are here if somebody has it.
Okay, wonderful.
All the puzzles will be multicolored. You cannot have the same shaped pieces to complete the puzzle.
Huh?
Anybody wants extra booklet, please find me. I can give them this. Booklets are on the stage.
Time हो गया 2:50 हो गया.
We have 2 minutes. We have 2 minutes.
2 minutes left.
Yes.
Done?
साबिर सही आए.
Is your puzzle colorful? Does it have all the shapes?
Is table 8 ready?
Could you negotiate? How much? 1 minute left.
1 minute left.
Show your skills. Negotiation. Time, speed. Problem solving.
It's only a one color puzzle. You need to find that in
It
another
can be
table.
multicolor. I
So you need to go to another table to find.
Up.
है तो वो लोग जाना है ना वहाँ पे.
No.
Multicolor. You need to go to another table to find that.
No, multicolored puzzles, different shape. Only 5 pieces are missing. Post lunch period, I feel
Missing one.
Only 5 pieces are missing.
अब सुनो announcement सुनो. सबात मैंने फिर से बोली है.
Yeah.
Done?
You have
Are
just
you ready?
5 extra.
You ready?
Yeah.
We'll negotiate with someone. Come on, you're almost there.
माशाल्लाह completed.
Bro.
असलम भाई जल्दी कर रहा हूँ.
The time is up. The time is up. I request all the participants to settle down.
जल्दी.
Bilal bhai talented.
Brothers and sisters, please settle down.
Okay, now, Jazakallah khair. Let's go back to our tables now.
Let's go back.
Brother Khamisa, Brother Idris.
ले लीजिए पूरा गिरा दिया तुम.
We need you here.
इसमें उंगली लगाओ.
Cut all the crowd. Let's go back. Mashallah, we have got two puzzles solved already. Mashallah.
Please, hello.
Come on, who's there?
Please,
Mashallah, we have sisters.
Mashallah,
who
there's
have
another one.
completed.
Please, brothers and sisters, control yourself, boys. You are getting too excited. I also like it.
Mashallah, there's another one over here. Mashallah. Which table? Table number 3?
No, Misbah bhai, they are second. Aslam bhai came first. Aslam bhai ko bulana hai.
There's another one now. Mashallah. Sister Farida, what happened?
I want a green. I just want one green. Anybody can donate one green for me?
All right, now. Jazakallah khair. Now let's go back to our tables now. Jazakallah. Let's hold on for a minute. Yes. May I have your attention, please? See, we have got 2 more activities. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May I have your attention, please?
Please control yourself. Please.
please
Behave
control
like
yourself.
adults.
Yes.
Behave like adults, please. You are becoming children now.
Yes,
Behave like adults. Control, my brothers and sisters.
all right, mashallah. No. Now you don't have to complete it. Let's reflect upon the activity now. See, now please listen to this. There are 2 more activities. If we are not able to complete the second one, then we will have to skip the third one.
Brothers
If we are
on
not
ta-
able to maintain time, then we'll have to skip some activities. So please, let's hold on.
Okay.
Oh, mashallah, there's
We are
another one.
counting down.
I knew you will complete it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Please settle down.
Mashallah.
Give a big
Now-
hand of applause.
All right.
Clap
Now
for
we need
yourself,
to
please.
we need to talk to you now. We need to reflect upon this. I hope all of you have got your Amir
and your shura ready. All right. Okay, now there are 3 questions that I need to reflect upon. This is Sabat. Could you ask the questions, please? Done?
Okay. Mashallah, we could
Mashallah.
successfully complete
So all
this
sisters have
activity.
completed.
Brothers and sisters, it's time for reflection now. Some of us, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, some of us could successfully complete the activity, and some of us were on the way, Alhamdulillah. So, when you did this activity, what comes to your mind if you think that this activity has school stakeholders, okay, all of you are school stakeholders, then what did this activity teach you about how our school systems work? Can you tell me one word? Can you tell me one word? Confused? One word from this table? Communication? Any other word? Unclear instructions? Confused? Yes?
All right, so we'll start with the team that who was the one that then made it the first? Perfect. So what was the question, Sabat ma'am, again?
Yes.
Who finished first? So, yeah, the mic.
Oh, the boys were first. Boys were first. I still can't believe it.
What did this activity, what does this
Actually,
activity?
I just want to know what the question is, because we finished it and we handed over and the organizers destroyed our puzzle. So we were busy in that. So what is the question? Sorry.
Okay.
All right, let's repeat the question now. Alhamdulillah, we have got enough attention now. Let's repeat the 3 questions that we have to answer.
Okay. What does this activity tell us about our school systems? If you are different stakeholder groups, then what does this activity tell about our school systems? Could you complete your puzzle without another group's help?
Yes.
Could you complete your puzzle without another group's help?
Yes. Before the instruction was given, we completed.
But you're missing puzzle pieces with another group.
The lesson which I am able to get is that never trust the school fully. Keep your mind open. The instruction was given, 5 were missing. We just tried and it was completed.
Okay. No, let's repeat the question. Hold on, please.
The next question is that for you to complete this activity successfully, what behavioral trait or character trait was needed? For you to successfully complete this activity.
Just one word. And please raise your hand. Someone will come to you. Please raise your hand. Someone will come to you. Usama bhai, and I have Abid here. Can you take the mic?
Brother Misbah, if you could repeat the question, please. Brother Misbah, could you repeat the question, please, for them?
Okay.
Yes. Please repeat
If you could complete this activity successfully, what helped you complete this activity successfully? What value or character trait?
What was the leadership trait that helped you complete this activity? One word. One leadership trait. Yes.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Okay. So first I want to share the observation of what happened during the activity. And then I'm going to share what the solution is to resolve the conflict that occurred during the observation completing the activity. So what happened in this group was a typical board meeting in an Islamic school.
MashaAllah.
Where we experienced, hold on, so I'm an expert in organizational behavior, right? And I'm an expert in governance
MashaAllah.
of Islamic schools. And so what I found from my observations was that groupthink and dominance occurred very quickly in order to resolve a problem, to resolve a complex problem, by engaging in that dominance, taking control, and creating a groupthink scenario. I'm sorry. Right?
Yeah.
No, we weren't that. It's just a typical board meeting in an Islamic school.
MashaAllah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Now, to resolve that issue, we had several people here engaging in negotiation. Now, the negotiation worked to some extent. Was that right, William? A bit of negotiation, yeah? And then we had elder dominance take over the dictator to resolve the conflict. So this scenario that I'm giving you is a typical scenario that occurs on boards in Islamic schools.
Very true.
Okay.
Thank you, sister. Thank you.
Mashallah, you answered, mashallah, mashallah. You brought the point home, mashallah.
I could see
Just one word.
Just one more
Just
answer.
one
Just
word.
one word and one more answer. One word answer.
Give. Give.
Mashallah.
Mashallah.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Okay.
From the sisters here. Hold on. Yes, please. Hold on. Yes.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I felt that when we took the puzzle, we really did not know what to do. Then we understood we have got to join everything together. And we still again, there were different colors. So a lot of lessons we got from that. One is like there is a diversity in the world.
One answer, one word.
To make one picture, the unity, the understanding, and of course we had to share and care.
Okay. The
In one
unity,
word.
understanding,
Okay.
share and care. Mashallah. Now let's go to the next question. The next question is, what would be that one trait that would have broken this deal? What is that deal breaker? What would have prevented you from successfully completing this puzzle? What would have prevented you? What is that deal breaker?
One word.
One word. Just one word.
Caution.
Selfishness. What's that?
Caution. Okay.
Caution. Okay, mashallah. Interesting. Non-cooperation.
Non-cooperation. Any other one character trait or value that proves to be a deal breaker when completing this activity successfully?
From this table, table 9.
I think closed-minded.
Being close-minded.
Being close-minded. Mashallah. Mashallah. Yes, Brother Khamisa.
Yeah. Sometimes you have obstructionists in the group. Obstructionists.
Obstructionists.
In the group.
Mashallah.
Don't have the same vision.
Yeah. So we will take just one last answer from here.
I don't have one word, but I can describe the behavior. You know, when somebody just takes control of everything and collects the material and just runs away and says, let me do it, you will spoil it. Or let me run the show and not collaborating with anyone. I think that would have spoiled the whole idea. Would have
So
been a
if
deal
you could
breaker.
put it into one word, what would that be?
I don't know. Non-collaboration.
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 Mashallah.
Mashallah.
So let's summarize this activity and then we have another one to go. We have so many discussion cards and a whole workbook to take care of. So let's move on to the next one, please.
Yeah.
Summarize.
There are a lot of activities. You'll be given inshallah.
Now, when we look at our school systems are not made of just one type of stakeholder. We have students, teachers, parents, businesses, NGOs, all of them come together and communicate with each other ideally. But when you don't understand the problem and when there is confusion and you don't realize that the problem of one stakeholder has a solution with another stakeholder, this is what happens in the society. There is confusion and we fail to negotiate, come together and coordinate and cooperate to find a solution. This activity was a simple activity to show the chaos that we have in societies and school systems today and the difficulty in finding the solutions to our common problems. Now we will move on to the next activity. The next activity is the shared action pathway. You will find challenge cards on your table and workbooks on your table. Okay? The workbooks are like your companions. You can choose to write your reflections right away, or I would recommend you to take time at the end of the day, reflect and write down your thoughts. If you can come together as a group and discuss and record your thoughts, treat this workbook as a companion to help you through your school journey. Now in this activity, you will find challenge cards on your table. The challenge card has the stakeholder role on it. Are you able to read it?
Can you just repeat once again?
So you have to choose one challenge.
Yeah.
You have got challenge cards on your table As a team, you have to choose one challenge, and that challenge will represent a stakeholder. And together, you will have to solve or maybe come up with a workable plan on how you're going to solve that. So take the discussion card. There's a challenge card. Pick one and try to solve it right now as a team.
You also have a blank challenge card. If you can think of a problem that is in your school systems, you can solve that problem as well. Choose one challenge or write down a challenge for yourself and try to solve the challenge. To solve the challenge, you have to follow 4 steps. To solve the challenge, you have to follow 4 steps. The first step is to reflect. Reflect how the challenge is real in your school systems. Second step is to restructure. Find a solution by restructuring or reorganizing. The third step is to excel the solution. The fourth step is to scale it up.
Alrighty. So you have got challenge cards on the table. Pick one challenge. And they have to solve it as a team together. So how are we going to solve it? There is a methodology that we are proposing. Step 1 is you have to reflect upon it. Step 2 is you have to restructure whatever is going on. Then step 3 is how you can implement it across and then scale it up. So all we'll be expecting you to do is discuss the problem and try to solve it together as a team right now.
How much is the time? Brother Misbah. Time.
Are you just
time?
You've got 6 minutes for this. You've got 6 minutes. And this is for all the tables. All the tables, not just the number table, all the tables.
This is a blank challenge card. Take
If anyone needs a discussion card, challenge card, please pick it up.
So you have to choose one of those challenges.
All the Ansar are requested to provide challenge cards.
Is there any team that has not received a challenge card? Is there any team without a challenge card? Looks like not.
It's a team activity. We don't need individual challenge cards. You just have to pick one challenge card. Now it will be in a silence zone for the next 5 minutes. Silence zone. Nobody's going to be talking, inshallah. If you need help, just raise your hand and we'll come to you. We will maintain a silence zone now, inshallah.
So there are 3 minutes left. 3 minutes left for the activity to be over. One minute left. We are on the last minute.
Please summarize. Please summarize what you could think.
We have the activity books, all of you.
3, 2, 1. Done. Dr. Farida.
Sister Farida, did she create a problem or solve a problem?
Maybe both. No.
Oh, your successor, mashallah. Mashallah, yes.
Astaghfirullah.
Mashallah, let's get started. Yes, please.
So our challenge, I'll just read the challenge real quick. How might we prepare future leaders so the school's direction continues beyond the current team? Currently, there's no succession plan and leaving the school at risk to lose momentum if leaders leave. So that's what the challenge is. Our proposed solution, we first created a structure, like an org chart, that who is the leadership of the school. We decided it's the chairman, the board of governors, principal, section heads. These are the leaders that we identified in the school. And then we said we have to come up with a proper plan and program of succession planning, a mentorship program where they're shadowing, and we create support roles for these identified leaders. And then we also take them through strategic planning so they have buy-in into the vision and they're aware of what the challenges are. A lot of times leaders are making decisions in a silo, and these potential leaders who we need to groom and help them grow are not part of these conversations. They're not learning. How are these tough decisions being made? How are these challenges being tackled? So have them part of that process and scale it by creating a leadership development program in your schools. So there's a proper documented process, and people who are interested can go through that process, inshallah.
And how can you scale it up? How can you help other schools?
How can we help other schools? We can share this leadership development documentation, right? And it depends also on the size of the school, right? If you're a small school of 50 students, it's going to be different when you're just training maybe 1 or 2 leaders versus a school of like thousands of students where you're going to have to identify multiple leaders to manage this program.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Thank you so much. We can have only one more answer now. Who wants to go next? Table number 6.
Table 6, please.
Yeah, table 6 over here. Brothers, Abid? There?
Table number 2.
Just one more, yes. Yeah. Yes,
So,
please.
you may ask the question.
You have to give the answer in this format, yes.
Okay. The first challenge is that how we can retain the standard of the school. So we have to plan
Mic like chaliye.
10 years before. That's the challenge.
No, we cannot hear you, sir.
I say that no, we need to make a planning 10 years before. Then the people who are going to be retired, but we have to think about our succession 10 years before. So that is the challenge. And for that reason, we need to make age analysis. Age analysis is very important. And secondly, we have to also see what has been the contribution and how we can nurture a new talent under the guidance of the leading staff of the teachers, so that they get training under them for 3 years at least. And then it becomes part of the system that we have to plan ahead.
Inshallah.
Of the retirement of the teachers. Secondly, we have to nurture a group of people who have vision and experience. And they should be young as well as experienced. That is the second point. Third is we have to also see the expectations
MashaAllah.
of the students and the teachers as well as the school and the parents. So all these things we have to calculate. But we have to do everything ahead of the retirement of the teachers.
So what did you learn about the methodology? Niyyah, Shura. Did you all work together as a Shura?
Yeah.
Were you also applying amana, adl, ihsan, while you were designing your solution?
Yeah, we definitely did this because we just saw the talent of the teachers. Our Niyyah was that we need to employ the best talent. That was the Niyyah. Then after Shura, we reached to some conclusion, and then we thought this is the best solution to the problem. And we found that this is amana in us because teaching is a very sacred profession. We have to select only the talented people who can deliver goods.
So Jazakallah. Let me take one more answer because we are already out of time now. Yes.
Yeah, okay.
One more answer and that's it. We'll go to the presentation now. Yes.
Sure. So I'll use that prompt, reflection prompt. So our challenge was bridging the gap between what schools provide and what society needs for the future. So we made a team in that we decided who are the different stakeholders and who's representing them. So we had teachers, we had students, we had board members, and we had employers and the parents.
Okay.
So we thought that any change that we bring is going to have some effect on each one of them. So we discussed that, and then we decided that we know employers know what is required for future. We know how to implement that in the school, but there are constraints. So we didn't go for the solution first. We decided that why not have a pilot program for 1 month where we take one skill, we teach that skill through the employers, managing the timetable without overburdening our budget, And then after 1 month, all the stakeholders with their inputs of their respective areas, they come back and then they review it and then have a permanent or maybe the next, this is how we scale it up.
MashaAllah.
Yeah, so that's it. Thank you.
That's wonderful. You have applied the complete methodology of bringing stakeholders together. MashaAllah. That's very, very thoughtful. MashaAllah.
MashaAllah.
Jazakallah. No, that was very thoughtful. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. So I think we will leave the third activity for personal reflection.
Yeah. The third activity is called the Governance Compass. You can find this activity in the workbook. You can do this activity after the workshop as a reflection activity. You can also come together as a group to discuss and complete this activity, inshallah. We are short of time, so we will move to the next segment. Today, we are going to present the concept of faith-based governance. The concept is called Tajdeed, a journey of revenue.
Yeah, Sabat, just a second. See, this is the third activity. Session number, yeah. If you can see, this is personal reflection and the reflection of your role. So we are going to skip this. I think that we don't have page numbers here. It's called Section 3, the Governance Compass. So please take time, not now, maybe after the session. If you do this activity, it's going to talk to you. It's going to tell you a lot about what you're thinking and what you're doing, and if there is a difference between the two. So please take time to do this activity after the session, inshallah. Now let's go to the presentation because we'll have very less time. And the most interesting activity, which is at the center of the book, this is what we would like to come to. We all come towards this. So we'll have to go through this presentation to come here, inshallah. Yes, please. Do you agree with the statement on the screen? Do you all agree with the statement?
Every classroom serves as a microcosm of society around it. All of us know that what happens in the classroom eventually reflects in the society. If we have values like compassion, justice, empathy in the classroom, eventually these values will shape the world. But if we have classrooms that are ruled by fear, by apathy, then what do you think would be the shape of the society in future? What happens in school systems and classrooms will happen in the society, in our communities, in our families, on the streets, in the institutions in the future. So if we want to bring a change in the society, a school, a classroom is the place where you have to take a start. We usually talk about vices in the society. We have been having sessions from morning talking about the challenges that we face in the society. The usual challenges like dishonesty, inequality, oppression. How did these vices become part of our society? These are not something that happened overnight, but these have become part of our habits. They have become part of our relationships, and they have become part of our institutions. Now, if we want to find a solution to these vices, what should we as school leaders or educators do?
Yeah. Now, let me add an anecdote over here. We have got people. I just want you to talk to each other. Imagine a child from country like India and a child from country like US or UK. Do you think a child from US would break a line, bypass someone to take advantage of the situation? A child from the US. And a child from India, would they do that? A child from India, I'm from India, I'm Indian, I don't want to blame anybody, but there's something called Indian Jugaad. The microcosm, the culture that we have developed in India is that there's so many over there and everybody is like, cutting corners, running across, doing things just to make sure that I am getting, whether there is enough or not. I should get, the moment a plane stops, you'll find everybody stand up and then just trying to rush out of the plane. As if the plane is going to, Kill them or what? Yeah, but why there, it doesn't happen everywhere. So these are the simple traits. You know what? Where are they developed? In the classrooms. We develop this culture. So how do we do that? It's not about the books that you're teaching. It's about the whole ecosystem that we are developing and the society that we're trying to shape from our classrooms. Yes, please.
Yes. The governance that we see in our school systems, in our classrooms, will eventually be the governance that we see in institutions and nations. So if we have to address these vices, these challenges in the society, it is imperative for us to administer the cure right at the root, right at the level of school, and establish systems that are going back to the root, that are aligned with Islamic worldview, that are based out of Islamic teachings. So the reform is cyclic. The reform starts from individual and goes into the society. It starts with the spiritual development of individuals in the society, and then it is supported with fair governance. This is what we have seen from the example of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. When under his leadership, the city of Medina went ahead from ignorance to become a community firm in faith, guided by ethical leadership. This is what should happen in our communities as well, where we as leaders should be focused on spiritual development of individuals and also focus on establishing fair systems, fair governance systems. Both have to go hand in hand. We cannot be focused on spiritual development of us, our children, but not have fair governance in school systems. So if we want successful school systems, then we will have to work on spiritual development of individuals, all stakeholders, as well as establish fair governance. We have a simple poll here. If you can scan the QR code and complete the poll, the QR code will take you to menti.com. You have questions and you can choose the answers from there. What we see in our current systems is generally this. What we see in our current systems is just the outcome or the behavior. But what lies underneath is the worldview that shapes the system. We generally see our systems to be rule-based and procedural. They are empty of purpose. We focus on information and skill, but we do not focus on value inculcation. We do not focus on strengthening our faith. We work towards profit and competition. But when we work towards profit and competition, are we compromising the long-term goals? Are we compromising our purpose? Authority is usually seen as power and it is not seen as responsibility. But we have to move from this to what is actually expected in the system. What is actually expected in the system is that a leader has the leadership is the authority given or a trust given by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and it is an amana. And he has to fulfill his responsibility towards Allah and towards his people. He is accountable. The laws or the system has to be based on the Quran and Sunnah. And success should be measured in terms of justice, fulfillment of trust, and preservation of values. And we have to focus on long-term goals. The pillars of faith-aligned governance are basically accountability and trust. Decisions should be made through shura. The governance should be based on fairness, justice, and integrity. And the final purpose should be the actions and policies that serve the greater good. For this, we propose the framework called the Tajdeed framework. We are trying to bring back the spirit into governance. Tajdeed is a bridge between the foundational values and the practical policies. Our framework is a journey that takes the stakeholders through 4 stages. The first stage being tafakkur, which means reflection. We have to understand the current state of our systems, reflect, and we have to reform our niyyah. And we have to frame our niyyah for a greater purpose. Once we understand our systems and understand that leadership is a trust and amanah, then we start building solutions to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The next stage is Ittihad. In Ittihad, we try to organize, restructure our systems so that we come up with a solution. And when we come up with a solution, we have to do it with adl, integrity. And once we come up with a solution, the next stage would be to excel in the solution so that it becomes part of our policies and system. And once we are able to excel, then we go ahead and try to scale up the solution so that the solution can benefit the community. So the 4 stages of growth are tafakkur, ittihad, tatweer, and istikhlaf. And these 4 stages of growth should be seen across 7 domains in school systems. The first domain being vision and governance, teaching and learning, teacher development, student development, community engagement, innovative practices, equity and inclusion. So when a school progresses across the 4 stages and the 7 domains, then inshallah, we will see the school progressing holistically. We can see changes in the curriculum, student behavior, teacher development. For this to happen, we have a model which shows the drivers of growth. The Amir is the head of a Shura. Shura is a council of stakeholders, a representative council where parents, teachers, NGOs, students, everybody has a voice. And the Amir, the leader of the Shura, then forms a decision based on the advice that he receives from the Shura. The Ansar are the people who implement the system at the ground level. They are mentors. They not only understand the system, but they apply it and they mentor their colleagues to adopt the system. Finally, the last is the community voice, the voice of the wider community. For every system to be successful, there has to be a feedback and feed-forward system. So whenever you are implementing a new policy, you have to understand how the policy is impacting the stakeholders, whether it is being successful or not. The feedback and feed-forward system helps you to continuously improvise and finally excel so that your changes can become part of the system. The intention of the framework is to restore trust in the institution, fulfill the needs of the time while remaining rooted in the spiritual values, provide resilience under the vices of the society, and build purpose-driven communities. The framework is there in the workbooks, but I can also show you the framework on the screen if we have 5 minutes.
No, I think we have to respect. We have to respect others' time as well. No, we are out of time now. So we leave you with this question and this framework. If you see the center of the workbook, we request you, recommend you that please go through this once. Try to analyze where do you stand. And then once you do this, there's a detailed framework at the end of the book which will help you analyze. It is printed very small, so I apologize. It was last minute printing. But then this will help you identify where you are and how to go to the next level. Jazakallah khair for your time, patience, and for all this support during the workshop. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept the efforts, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help us develop those students, inshallah, who will become the Khalifa of tomorrow, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Thank you so much. Jazakallah khair.
What a beautiful, practical solution to our challenges. In such a short time, they achieved so much. And it's quite clear from his group of people, there's so much of teamwork. And sister, Allah bless you. Your eloquence, your understanding. And Misbah, you are such an asset to the community. That's why I love you. I'm not that type though, but I love you. Right. Jazakumullah. Assalamu alaikum. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Thank you, my brothers and sisters. Autographs later. I like it.